To be honest, I didn't even sing, and I was really bad at singing. I want to be famous. I actually don't want to be famous. Like,
Okay.
weirdly, I don't want to be.
Hi, I'm Ria and I'm here for Gallery Talks with yours truly. Today we've got the wonderful, amazingly and gorgeously talented Saina on the chair. How are you today?
Thank you, I'm good. How are you?
All good, great, and even better after hearing your session earlier on. Loved it. How did you find that?
It's good. It's nerve-wracking when you have cameras in your face, but yeah, I think it went well.
Okay, we've got cameras here now, so just pretend they're not they're not here. Let's just have a chat. Me and you, let's do that. How did you kind of get into music? Were you like in a musical household when you were younger? What made you follow this route?
Yeah, so I mean, I've always been in a creative, not necessarily musical, but more creative household. So I was like acting since I was like very, very little. Acting, and my sister's an editor, my brother's also an actor, my dad's a director. So yeah, everyone was kind of like creative. And how did I get started? So I was playing the piano since I was about 7, and also guitar. And to be honest, I didn't even sing, and I was really bad at singing. I didn't like singing. Like it wasn't a passion. Yeah, it was not a passion of mine. And I started learning songs, you know, you learn covers and whatnot. And then we had this extra curriculum that we were forced to do in school in year 7. We had to do one every single day of the week. This is till 5 p.m. in year 7.
They had you guys locked up.
Literally. So there was one that we did, and that was like a band kind of session. So you would learn covers, you would learn like, to be honest, it was mainly covers. And then we had this one session, and they'd asked us to write a song. And I just got into it. I just got really into it. And I was like, it was like meant to be 3 of us, but I just wrote the whole song. So like after that, I kind of found, I was like, okay, I kind of, you know, I'm enjoying this.
Can do this, yeah.
And yeah, from there, I just started writing more. And then I guess it kind of just happened over time. It was a weird, like, natural thing where I wasn't really think about it, and it just happened. And next thing you knew, it was like,
that was
songs.
Sick. What made you go, if everyone in your household kind of essentially had a camera or a screen in front of them, what made you go for the piano and guitar?
Well, we all actually learned the piano and guitar. I was the only one who stuck it out. So everyone else gave up. I was the only
So
one.
are you the favourite now? It's like, I didn't.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So I guess I played the most. My sister still plays, but like, I think it was when I started writing, that was when it was like, okay, you know, I'm actually enjoying writing and writing lyrics and obviously singing. And even then, like my voice was not good. Like no, my voice was not good. It only developed later. When it sounds weird, but like even as a girl, your voice kind of drops, right? So it just over time just started like developing, I guess.
When you like embrace that and was just like, maybe I can sing now.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Is there a place that you kind of go to when you start writing, or is it kind of you sit down and you're like, I feel like this, I'm gonna say this?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends, because like it might be a case where I'm alone and I'm literally just writing and I'm with my guitar, piano, or maybe someone sends me a beat, or maybe I'm in a studio with a producer. So it like really depends on like when, where, and like what the situation is, I guess. But there's something that I do a lot, which is, because obviously not every time you sit down to write, you've got something on your mind, right? So what I do is that if I have something on my mind at that time, I just get my notes page, just write everything that I can think of. And I find that when I write everything that I can think about, like not thinking about the rhyme, not thinking about the melody, it all comes out, because like that's when you've got like specific things and like things, the things that you can talk about that relatable. And then when it comes to writing, then I have everything that I can think about, and I just start forming the, you know, lyrics. So yeah, I guess that's like one of my kind of strategies, I guess.
It's like kind of part of your process.
Yeah, the process, exactly.
You don't necessarily, I guess, have to be going through something at a time. It's just more you're pulling on like your memories, essentially. That's quite cool. And I saw, well, I know that you went to the Brit school. You're a Brit babe like me.
Babe.
Do you feel like going to and being in that kind of like establishment, let's call it, around other people that are chasing the same dreams as you, etc. Do you feel like that kind of like helps you develop your skills and tools in certain areas, or come into yourself? How do you find that?
Like, as we both know, so many Brit people have come out and they're now on like billboards, and you know, it's kind of mad. But I think it's like, especially when you were there, it was like, okay, people are talented, like there's competition, and it's not just, you know, you could have been doing, I don't know, maybe not just GCSEs, an A level, and maybe you did music, but it's like there were people who were just kind of starting out or something, but this was like, this is competition. Like, once we were there and everyone else was like talented, it was like, okay, now time to get your shit together, you know. So I think it was definitely a push that was like needed to like just kind of really focus on the music, and also know that you're just one of a lot of people, do you know what I mean? So
but a special one.
I mean,
Don't forget that. Yeah. So when you went into Brit, did you go in kind of like, not just Brit, just in general, started your music journey, life, career, did you go in and kind of like, I want to be an artist that's similar to this person, or kind of, did you have inspirations that you took with you or still take with you when you're making music?
I mean, not in terms of the lifestyle, but Amy Winehouse was definitely like my first big inspiration. Not in terms of her lifestyle. Okay, no, that's another
story.
We
got that. We're gonna say Amy Winehouse, the musician.
The music, and like her storytelling, her lyrics, everything. Like I was just like obsessed. But yeah, so I guess you know, things just kept going. I wasn't really like, I want to be famous. I actually don't want to be famous. Like, weirdly, I don't want to be. Goodbye. No, I don't, like, that's not something that I was chasing. I wasn't ever being like, I want to be famous, I want to be limelight, like, you know, all that kind of, like it was just, it just like happened. I just enjoyed writing, you know. So
nice. And I love that you write stuff that is close to you, around you, stuff that you're in, places you are. How do you purposefully kind of merge your heritage and things into your music, in terms of like London lullabies? You're from London, but you're also British Japanese, and I feel like you're going soon. Like how do you kind of how do you just bring it all to your creatives?
Because obviously to make it, you know, more personalized and people it's also more relatable, you know. And like, I think to be able to talk about things that are around me and like specific imagery and things that are in London, and it's just talking in the eyes of me, and it's kind of like you said, like a diary, and so I feel like I think a lot of music now, personally, I find is very wishy-washy, and I feel like you can't grasp the lyrics. Like, there's nothing that tells you, like, you know, specifics about
this is how
I don't know, there's just something. And like, going back to Amy Winehouse, like, she did it so well, where she just like, the imagery put you there, like you were there in her shoes, in her eyes, you know. And so that was something that I like in her writing. And a lot of other artists, and even going back to like artists like Sam Cooke, who I was really inspired by for my song Birthday Kisses, his lyrics is just like, like the specific imagery. And so I like that, and it's like tying into now and modern London, and also obviously Japanese heritage as well.
Yes, talk to me a bit more about Birthday Kisses, one of your most recent singles, and London Lullabies, that whole 3-pack. How did that come about? What was your kind of thought process and making it and putting it out? You did the guerrilla marketing yourself. You've got the little London Lullabies Maggie sticker here. How was that whole process for you?
Okay, so funnily enough, actually, Birthday Kisses was written in 2019. So it's actually quite an old song. So that song is about the simplicity of being in love on your birthday and just being in a car with that little loved one. Nice. So that song is a little romantic track, and like I said, it was inspired by kind of the 50s. I don't even know what you call it. It's not doo-wop.
Like crooning?
I don't know. It's like Sam Cooke's like You Send Me, and like those kind of songs. They're just like romantic, and I fell in love with them. So that was inspired by that. And then I Won't Take It Personal was actually a very recent song that I wrote. That song is about finding out that someone that you're trying to has a girlfriend.
Not the other woman.
Oh, so yeah, that was a bit of an awkward one. But yeah, like it. So the theme behind and the third song is "Destroy You."
Okay.
So "Destroy You" has a kind of
Love.
It has, thank you. It has a kind of James Bondy feel, in terms of the production, and that song is about a close friend who was going through issues with alcohol, like overconsumption, and kind of battling that, and like obviously there's a lot deeper kind of scars within that. So that was like expressing that and kind of the love and care behind, like, for this person. So yeah, the theme, the underlying theme between the three songs, and the reason why it's called London Lullabies is, I mean, lullabies are told at night, so all of the songs are set at nighttime. So it's all a set of 3 of nighttime tales told in the eyes of a London girl.
Nice.
So yeah, the Magnum was kind of just well, obviously I wrote Birthday Kisses in 2019, wrote the lyrics talking about a magnum, and then it kind of became a recurring theme. It was just there in each of the songs. So the magnum and the roses became like a little theme with that. Nice.
Is that your favorite drink as well? Is a magnum your favorite drink?
Do you know what, I've actually gone off that.
It's all a lie. Rip off the stickers. No, I'm joking.
I've gone off them.
Okay.
I don't. They're too sweet.
Okay,
but
you.
No, I did. Do you know what it actually? Oh God. It is a go-to if you're on the go, and it's a little pre-drink, because it's strong and it's small.
I have a question.
Okay, yes.
If you were a drink, what would you be? Because not a magnum, of course, now. But
if I was a drink, see, I feel like I should.
Might have caught you off guard there. Sorry, but I was thinking, okay, this is how we describe a magnum. How would you?
I feel like I'm just gonna go with what my go-to drink is.
Okay.
I mean, it's a tequila lime soda.
Okay, tequila.
Do you think do you think I look like a tequila lime soda?
I can't answer that. Someone in the comments might. But let her know if you think. Let us know if you think Saina looks like
with loads of lime juice.
With loads of lime juice. So when you are I saw when you were doing the London Lullabies kind of promo and things like that, you did a bit of guerrilla marketing. You put the stickers up, you put the posters up yourself, and you work on your kind of the production of your videos, etc. a lot by yourself. How do you find that, and do you have any advice for other people that are trying to be an artist with like a small or no team and have to do it yourself essentially?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, like you said, I did a lot of it. It was very independent. I produced, directed, edited, and partly graded the music videos. So I did 2 music videos for the EP, and yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of work. So for advice, I feel like I think it's kind of just like find your people, because people, if they believe in you, they will make it work. And like even for both of those videos, it was done on such a small budget, but we had an amazing strong team that held out for the whole day. Like we didn't eat, we didn't go to the toilet. Like it was like in the cold, like, and these are the things obviously you don't see in the results, and it's like everyone really stuck it out, and it was like, I'm so grateful for such a strong team. But yeah, like for anyone else that feels like their budget is an issue, like a lot of us musicians, I think it's just find just your strong team that are going to be able to pull through with you and like make it work.
Awesome, thank you. Well, we've loved having you on Gallery Talks, and yeah, loved your session. Hopefully everyone will go and check that out on yours truly. I've been Maria. Thank you, Saina.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.